So here it is. Just a second here. I don't know. It's in August anyway. It's the second week of August. I'm still going with this crazy ass fucking contest. If you can tell me the comics, whoops, the comics that are missing from here, you'll be, and the bonus one of what was there, you'll get a bonus entry into my unique contest. That, or you can get a signed copy of one of these. Okay? Now, if you've seen this film here, Broke, you'll notice that in it, there's a lot of situation with me. Whoops. With me at the time, I was looking for a lawyer in order to sue the Alberta government. That lawsuit went through, we won, and whatnot. But this is Alberta breaking news. I just found this out from the horse's mouth today, just a couple of hours ago. So the situation is this. When I was filmed, if you watched Broke, and if you haven't, enter my contest and I'll give you a signed copy. So anyway, here's the deal. I joined up with a class action lawsuit at the time with another Edmonton lawyer and law firm and whatnot, and the case was proceeding. The Alberta judge took the case from the lawyer that originally helped start this lawsuit and gave it to some Ontario lawyers named Mackenzie Lake Lawyers. And their job was to pay out the settlements because they didn't represent us in court because the previous law firm did that. The previous law firm did all the legwork, did everything because I helped them with it. The new law firm, Mackenzie Lake Lawyers, did absolutely nothing. Their only job was to pay out the money. That was back in, I do believe the case was finally settled in 2016, November 6th, 2016. It could be November 6th, 2017, but I know it's one of those 2 years. So, the situation is, it's been 5 years now since the settlement was settled. Now, during those years that the lawsuit was in court, the Alberta Conservative Party, aka the United Communist Party, UCP, United Conservative Party, at the time fought against the settlement. They justified their abusing children in their services and murdering children and whatnot. Okay? So their whole defense during, and it's the Alberta Child Welfare Class Action, Child Abuse Class Action, or it could be anyway, it's there, just must be the shading. So anyway, they fought against this settlement when they were in power. They justified their abuse. They tried to defend their abuse. They tried to fucking do everything they could in order for this lawsuit, the settlement, not to happen. But it did. Holy shit. I look bad. I'm sorry. I've been on the phone and trying to find this information and everything and whatnot. So it hasn't been a very fucking, I haven't been able to fucking shower and whatnot because I just found this information out. I'm just looking for better lighting that doesn't make me look so, I don't know, patchy. I guess I'm not going to get, and I've never been one to care about my looks anyway. So anyway, where was I? Oh, so the Alberta government, the Alberta Conservative Party, the Conservative Party itself was fighting against this settlement. They were justifying their abusing and murdering and raping children in their care. They were defending their abusive, murdering, raping of children in their care. Or they deflect, or they pivot, or they do anything in order not to accept responsibility. They lost the last election. The new government came in. They settled. Now the United Communist Party and Jason Kenney are refusing to pay out the Alberta child abuse welfare class action settlement. This comes from the lawyer that's handling the settlements. She said that she was fighting with the government in order to get the money from them in order to pay out the settlement people, the payees. But the Alberta government and Jason Kenney are refusing to release that money. And as I said in a video prior to this, when I was bitching about the Communist Conservative Party of Canada and Kerry Diotti, I suspected that Jason Kenney took our money, the Alberta child abuse settlement money, and went and plunked it down on that fucking bullshit fucking flop Keystone XL going into the States. Hence, that's why Kenney was bitching and whining to the States that they had to repay him all the money that he lost, Alberta taxpayers. Now, the thing is, Edmonton City News, Edmonton Global News, even the APTN News Network, CBC, the Edmonton Journal, and the Edmonton Sun, all these media outlets are refusing to report the fact that Jason Kenney is refusing a court order to pay out the Alberta child abuse victims. Thus, he's re-victimizing us all over again. Is that right? Now, people are going to come back and say, well, I'm a criminal. I'm this. I'm that. I don't beat children. I don't rape children. I don't murder children. The United Conservative Party does. The Communist Conservative Party have a long history of doing it. Every province that they were in control of, there seems to be a lot of abused and murdered and raped children in their service that goes on. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Paul Mister, and that other douche there. They have a long history. Ontario, but they weren't conservative too much, but come on. So anyway, no news broadcaster or fucking organization is reporting this fact that Jason Kenney and the United Conservative Party are refusing a court order that they lost, that they defended their abuse, murdering and raping of children in their care. They were found guilty and that what they fucking did was wrong. Now they come back into power under a different name. Before they were known as the Alberta Conservative Party. Now they changed their name when they're back in power to the United Communist Party. And now Jason Kenney, after all he's done, this is the same fucking retarded, racist asshole that fucking fired our doctors in the middle of a pandemic, that canned nurses in the middle of a pandemic, that refused a pandemic, just like Trump. That's the United Conservative Party. They're not even man enough to own up to their own mistakes and take responsibility. They're like little bitches. They do this. Now, I might be rude in this court, this fucking news report, breaking news report might not be for everybody's fucking cup of tea, but you know what? It's the damn truth, and fucking there is no editing. There is nobody fucking telling me fucking whatever, how to say it, how to fucking whatever. If this is as straight from the horses you're gonna get. You're not gonna get other people editing and fixing words to make the Alberta government seem innocent or it's a mistake. Jason Kenney and the United Conservative Party are refusing to pay out the settlement for all the abused children they are guilty of abusing. Why is no news broadcaster investigating or picking this story up? Oh well. Expect more information and word to come out straight from the streets, not from a news broadcaster. I'll do more what I can when I hear about it. If you see that subscribe and like button, I don't really give a fuck what you do with it. I would be honored and respected if you subscribed and you liked, but that's up to you, and I'm not going to coerce you or whatnot. It's cool if you don't. It's cool if you do. Right? I hope you all have a good day. Please, somebody out there, smoke a joint for me, because it's been a while since I've been able to enjoy some weed and not be so stressed out. Thank you. Ciao.